is a place noun because it has got a place related meaning. Okay, but is it a place yet? It's not yet a place. It is a noun. All right, it is a noun. School. Now we have got school. Okay, find one preposition for it. To. Okay, to plus school. We have got to school. But what do we call to school? To school we call it a prepositional phrase. Okay, a prepositional phrase, and this prepositional phrase has got the functions of adverb of place, and it can be what we call the expressions of place. Okay, think school and to school. Which one is an expression of place? School or to school? To school. Okay, good. To school. To school is an expression of place. School is just a noun. It is not an expression of place yet. If when you want to create an expression of place with the word school, you need to find one preposition and put it right before noun school, and then what you will get is to school, yeah, or at school or in school, okay, whatever, and then the new phrase is called a prepositional phrase, and it is become the expressions of place which we can put into our sentence as place indicator, okay, or place indication. All right, so now let's see some more example. Car, we have got noun car. Car is a noun, okay, and now when we want to create an expression of place, first of all we need to find a preposition. Now we have got in the car, okay, in the car, and then the new phrase, our prepositional phrase is in the car. And you see, in the car is our expressions of place. Do not forget, expressions of place has got the function of adverb of place. We can call it as adverb of place or prepositional phrase functioning as place expression or adverb of place. Okay, good. We have lake, and then the preposition is in plus the lake, and then we have got the new phrase is in the lake. Okay, in the lake. Okay, in the lake. Tree, under plus the tree, and then what we have is under the tree is our expressions of place. All right. Table, we have on plus the table, and then what we have is on the table. All right, good. Write sentences with the following place expression. Now let's do some practice. Now you are asked to write sentences with the following place expression. Okay, now these place expressions or expressions of place have been given. Now take some time, a blank piece of paper with a pen, and then write down sentences with all these place expression. Okay, I will give you some time to do it. Okay, are you done? Okay, to school. So what is your sentence? So, okay, here's the answer for your comparison. They go. Okay, I choose a very simple sentence. Very easy, right? Very easy. My sentence is very easy. It just contains one subject and one intransitive verb. They, subject, go, intransitive verb. The two words, when they combine together, they create one complete sentence. Okay, it doesn't require any object. Okay, good. Now I have got one sentence. I can add the place expression to it to make it longer. They go to school. You see, so now I have got my new sentence. They go to school. You see, good. Now second, in the class. We stay. Another easy sentence, right? We, subject, stay is our intransitive verb, all right, the two words combined together create one complete sentence, right? Now we have got, after we have got one complete sentence already, we can start adding the expressions of place. All right, now our new sentence is we stay in the class. You see, it makes sense and it sounds very good when all those sentence components stay together, are joined together. It sounds very good. On the road. All right, we have got on the road, but what is the sentence? We parked the car. This sentence of mine contains three different elements. We is the subject, park is our monotransitive verb. As we know, monotransitive verb require one object, and the object here is the car, right? The car received the actions of park, right? So it is the object of park. But anyway, all the three components combined together, now we have got one complete sentence. And as I have always said again and again, you should not think about adding place expression or time expression until you have got a complete sentence. All right, so now we have got a complete sentence already, therefore we can start adding the time expression or the place expression. All right, now we have got a new sentence which looks and sounds very great. We park the car on the road. You see, on the third floor. John lives on the third floor. Yes, I keep my lunch. Where do you keep your lunch? In the box. You see, yeah, all these sentences sound very great. In my bag. I put my laptop. Where do you put your laptop? In my bag. In the lake. David swims. Where does David swim? David swim in the lake. Okay, so good. So this is just to remind you once again that this is how we apply place expressions or expressions of place into real sentence. You see, so I hope you guys understand and are able to create your own place expression. I hope you remember the formula. What is the formula? Place equal to preposition plus noun with place related meaning. For example, like table, school, house, whatever. Actually, almost any noun. All right, almost any noun, but not all nouns. Not all nouns have place related meaning, but a lot of nouns can have place related meaning. Okay, so do not forget it. School is just a noun, but after you add one preposition to it, for example, like to school, and then to school, now it's no longer a noun. To school has become a prepositional phrase, and we can also call it as a place expression, and we can put the whole phrase to a sentence to make the sentence sound greater and longer, such as in the example given here. They go to school. Now the whole sentence becomes longer and sound more beautiful. Okay, good. Expressions of place type 2. We have just seen expressions of place type 1. Now let's take a look at expressions of place type 2. What is it like? Adverb of place. Okay, we just talked about the formulas of a expressions of place type 1, and we remember that expressions of place type 1 comes from the formula place equal to preposition plus noun with place related meaning. But for the expressions of place type 2, okay, where does it come from? It doesn't come from anything, but it comes from adverbs of place itself, natural adverb. Okay, it doesn't come from a combinations of words such as preposition plus noun. No, it is an adverb of place naturally. Okay, it is not a combination of words, but it is the word itself. For example, like here, he is a one word adverb. Okay, it's a one word adverb. It is a natural adverb, one word adverb. Okay, so he is an adverb, and its function as an expression of place as well. Okay, here, there, nothing, no upstairs, downstairs, inside, outside, somewhere, upwards, downwards. inward ចូលក្នុង outward ចេញក្រៅ indoor នៅខាងក្នុង outdoors នៅខាងក្រៅ overseas ទៅឯក្រៅប្រទេស abroad ក្រៅប្រទេស backward ថយក្រោយ forwards ទៅមុខ onwards ជាបន្តបន្ទាប់ nearby នៅក្បែរ home នៅផ្ទះអីចឹងទៅណា and be careful with the spelling. There are so many adverbs of place here which are spelled with s at the end, such as upstairs with s at the end, downstairs s at the end, upwards s, downwards, inwards, outwards, indoors, outdoors, overseas, backwards, forwards, onwards. You see, so many adverbs of place here are spelled with s at the ends. So please note this. Okay, good. How can we use second types of expressions of place in real sentence? Now let's see the real example. I stay here. You see, I stay is our complete sentence, which is add here to the complete sentence, and then we can also have a longer with more beautiful meaning. Okay, a longer sentence with more beautiful meaning. She goes home. You see, she goes is one complete meaning already, and home is our adverb of place or our expressions of place. Now this sentence has become a little longer as well. They work upstairs. You see, they work upstairs. We have lunch downstairs. Lunch is the object of have. Without lunch, have cannot have full meaning without lunch. So lunch is the objects of have, right? And downstairs is the expressions of place or adverbs of place. You see, so this is how we put adverb of place into real sentence. It is at the end of the sentence, and it sounds much greater than without the expressions of place itself. You see, some more example. The smoke drift upwards. You see, the smoke drift upward ឡើងលើ right ផ្សែងវាត្រូវតែរសាត់ឡើងលើឲ្យមិនចឹងហ៎ The smoke drifts upwards. Okay, the trees grow indoors. Okay, grows indoor ដើមរុក្ខជាតិនេះគឺវាដុះនៅក្នុងដំបូល The kids play football outdoors. Okay, play footballs outdoors. Okay, Linda did her bachelor degree overseas. Okay, Linda រៀនបរិញ្ញាបត្រនៅក្រៅប្រទេស He drives the car backwards. គាត់បើកឡានថយក្រោយ Okay, now let's see the expressions of times type 1. Okay, so it's quite similar to the expressions of place type 1 because it comes from it is a prepositional phrase, function as an adverb of time, and it comes from a preposition plus noun. Okay, now this is the formula. Expressions of time, or we can shortly call it as time. It comes from preposition plus noun, time, with time related meaning. Okay, now nouns plus preposition plus noun become prepositional phrase several times. We have the word midnight. Okay, midnight is a noun. Before is our preposition, and then we have before plus midnight, and finally we have got before midnight. Before midnight is a prepositional phrase which is functioning as an expression of time. Why is it a preposition? Why is it an expression of time? Because it has got time related meaning, right? Before midnight. Think about it. At school, is it place or time? At school, place, right? But midnight, before midnight, is it place or time? It's time. Okay, good. Monday is a noun, but on Monday is an expression of time, right? On plus Monday. Weekend is also a noun, but at weekend or at the weekend is an expression of time. Lunch is a noun. After lunch is an expression of time. Okay, now let's see some practice. Write sentences with the following time expression. All right, so we have got some time expressions for you, and the job again is to take out a piece of black paper with a pen and then try to write sentences of your own with this time expression. Okay, I'll give you some time to do it. Okay, let's go. Okay, now let's check it out. Let's check the answer with me. On Sundays. Okay. We wash clothes on Sunday. How does it sound? We wash clothes is our complete sentence, and on Sunday is our time expression. All together, doesn't it sound greater? Yes, of course, it sounds much greater. We wash clothes on Sundays. John passed his exam in September. Alright, John passed his exam is our complete sentence, and in September is the time, right? Good. In. Okay, we have a preposition in and noun September. All together, it becomes a time expression. Alright. I get up at 5 o'clock. He slept during class. David watched TV after breakfast. She plays Facebook at night. They do exercise in the mornings. We have a lunch break at noon. Alright, so I hope you understand it, because it works in the same way. And just remember that this is a time expression type 1. It's quite similar to place expression type 1 because it comes from prepositional phrase, preposition plus noun. But this time it is the nouns with the time related meanings, like Sunday. You see, Sunday is also a noun, and it has got time related meaning. So when we add one preposition before it, all together on Sunday become a time expression or an expression of time. And the whole sentence look like that. You see, we wash clothes on Sunday. John passed his exam in September. I get up at 5 o'clock. He slept during class. You see, it sounds like that. And doesn't it sound greater to you? Right, good. This is expressions of time type 2. It comes from adverb of time, just like in the case of expressions of place type 2. It comes from adverb of place, right? Natural adverbs, where it doesn't come from any combinations of words. So here are some examples of natural adverb of time, such as the words every day, yesterday, tomorrow, then, now, soon, today, immediately, later, now. You see, so the word every day is an adverb of time itself. When you use the word every day in a real sentence, so you do not need to add any preposition before it. And you will see the example here. They met John yesterday. Alright, so yesterday is an adverb of place. Sorry, not adverb, adverb of times, or it is a natural adverb, so it doesn't require any preposition before it. So this is how it would be. They met John yesterday. You see, just yesterday, not on yesterday or at yesterday. No. We don't need preposition before adverb of time. All right. So yeah, here's how it looks. We will go tomorrow. You see, we will go tomorrow. Tomorrow, which is added, no preposition. John will pass his exam soon. Soon is also an adverb of time itself. It is a natural adverb. It doesn't need any preposition before it. I am a teacher now. You see, now is our adverb of time. He'll call her tonight. All right, tonight is also an adverb of time. No preposition before it. All right, good. She looked pale then. All right, then the peno. Okay, then is also a natural adverb of time. No preposition before it. Okay, we still have one more types of expressions of times, type 3. Oh well, noun phrases functioning as adverbs of time. This time it comes from a combination of noun and something else. Okay, let's see. This is the formula. Expressions of time, these times, comes from adjective plus noun, not preposition plus noun anymore. The first type, type 1, expressions of time type 1, comes from preposition plus noun, right? But for type 3, it comes from adjective plus noun. Okay, now let's see what it is like. Nouns come from adjective plus noun phrase, right? Adverb time. We have got night, for example. Night is a noun, and when we add last to it, last is an adjective, last night, and then we will have a new phrase, last night. And do not forget, last night is not a prepositional phrase now. It is a noun phrase, okay? It is a noun phrase. coming from adjective last plus night. Okay, last night. But last night, the two words combined together create a noun phrase which can function as an adverb of time, or we can also call it as time expression. Okay, and I will give you some more example with this time expression with the time expression type 3 just maybe after this slide. All right, but let's see some more example in this slide. Monday is our noun, and then we have next Monday. Next is an adjective, and then next plus Monday become an adverb of time or become a time expression. Okay, make sure that you don't forget what I have explained again and again, that Monday is not a time expression. Monday is not a time expression. Monday is a noun. But when you want to create a time expression with Monday, and then you have two different options. One is by adding preposition to it, or for example like on Monday. Okay, and for this case type 3, you can also add adjective before the noun Monday, and then you can also have an expression of time, such as in this case next Monday. All right, next Monday. Next Monday is a noun phrase functioning as an adverb of time or time expression. Weekend is also a noun. When you add this to weekend, it will become this weekend, and this weekend is a noun phrase which function as our time expression. Month, that month, is our time expression as well. Okay, time expressions of time type 3, adverb time. Now let's see some more examples, some real example. They met John last week. Okay, last week is our expressions of time coming from a combination of adjective plus noun. We'll go next week. John will pass his exam next month. I was a teacher that year. He'll call her this week. She looked pale that night. You see, that night is our time expression. Okay, put it all together. What is the formula of our sentence from the previous lesson? Sentence equal to subject plus verb plus complement. And now our sentence structure has become longer because we know how to add time expression and place expression to our sentence. Now our new sentence structure can be a little longer or can be much longer than before. All right, just remember that it is possible to add both time expression and place expression into one sentence. It is possible to have both time expression and place expression at the same time. Okay, good, as in the structure shown on the screen. But when you have both time expression and place expression in one sentence, please note that place expression must always come first. Okay, this is the rules, the grammar rules. Place expression must always come first, come before the time expression. Now let's see some more example. I stayed here yesterday. Here is the the place expression, right? And yesterday is the time expression. You see? So in this example, we can see that our sentence is written with both place expression and time expression together. All right, it's possible. She goes there every day. There is place, every day is times. They moved upstairs last week. Upstairs is place, last week is time. We have lunch downstairs every afternoon. You see, our sentence get longer and longer. Lunch is the object of have, downstairs is place, and every afternoon is the time. The car broke down in the street last Sunday. You see, the car broke down. The car subject, broke down is the verb. In the street is our place expression coming from preposition in plus the street noun, and last Sunday coming from adjective plus noun. Okay, you see, right? The kids play football outdoors every Sunday. You see, Linda did her bachelor degree overseas in 2010. All right, overseas is a natural adverb, and then in 2010 is an expression of time or time expression. Coming from a preposition plus noun. 2010 is a noun. All right. He drove the car backward this morning. You see, backward is a natural adverb. or place, and this morning is a combination between combination of adjective this plus morning noun. So altogether we have he drove the car backwards this morning. For example, she sent me a present from the US last week. Do not forget our complete sentence structure, which can be written by using different types of verb, and we have up to 5 different sentence structure. All right. So she sent me a present. We use the verb send, which is a detransitive verb, and it's also required 2 different objects. Okay. I give you this example just to show you that now you all have learned a lot, and you can write a sentence which is very long with the knowledge of time expression and a place expression as well. She sent me a present from the US last week. She chose me her partner in the meeting this morning. You see, chose is our complex transitive verb. All right, me, her partner, object, a complement in the meeting place at this morning time. And now our sentence become longer and longer with the different use of verbs in a sentence. So our sentence become much longer now. Bought them a house. We bought them a house in the city in 2015. Jane had dinner outdoors yesterday. They swam across the lake in 5 minutes. Linda walks from home to school every day. He met his customer downstairs at the canteen at 8 o'clock this morning. Yes, that's all. This is a summary of lesson 2. Expressions of place. We have 2 different types. Type 1 comes from preposition plus noun place with place related meaning, and the second type of expressions of place is the natural adverb of place. Whereas the expressions of time, we have up to how many types? 3 types. The expressions of time can be created by adding preposition to a noun with time related meaning. We can have time expressions by using natural adverb of time, and we can also have time expressions by adding adjective to a noun to have a noun phrase functioning as an adverb of time. Alright, so this is our new sentence structure, which is longer than before. The original one, the basic one, has got only 3 elements, including subject plus verb plus complement. But this is our new sentence structure. It has got up to 5 components in it, including subject, verb, complement, and then we have got 2 new, the latest element, place and times. Right? Good. Alright, I hope you guys understand everything that we have been talking in this lesson, and if you have got questions, go to the Telegram group assigned by the university and drop your question there, and I will go there to find the question and answer as soon as possible. And thank you so much for spending time with me today, and goodbye for now, and see you later very soon. Bye bye.